Dallas police chief says the one arrest at last night's anti-ICE protests is evidence of the restraint his officers showed all night long. 27-year-old Gerardo Velasquez is charged with assault on a public servant. He was the only person charged and arrested. New police chief Daniel Como says his officers had to dodge water bottles and fireworks while responding to the protests in the Trinity Groves area. Tonight, the chief spoke about the protests during the police oversight board meeting, and Fox 4's David Centenry was at that protest last night and at the meeting this evening. David.
Yeah, these protests have centered around who ICE is arresting and their policies. They say they're following the policy set by the president of worst first, meaning they are targeting the more violent criminals. But an issue is that here in Dallas, we're not really getting that data from ICE. We've been reaching out for months trying to figure out how many people they've been arresting, for what crimes or what reasons, but that information is not being provided to us. Hundreds of protesters gathered at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge in Dallas Monday evening, angry at immigration and customs enforcement arrests happening across the country, some at court hearings and workplaces. Most of the night was peaceful. Some waved flags, some raised signs, some gave haircuts. But later in the night, Fox 4 saw water bottles thrown at officers, a lit firework. The chief of police says rocks were also thrown at officers. Police fired pepper balls in an effort to disperse the crowd. Ultimately, one person was arrested, 27-year-old Gerardo Velasquez, charged with assault on a public servant, bodily injury, and taking a weapon from a peace officer. The department says he was seen hitting the window of a fully marked squad car and became combative with officers.
One individual was arrested. Hopefully we can go with protests where no one's arrested.
Dallas Police Chief Daniel Como says no officers were injured, and the department will prepare for additional protests.
And if the protests are done legally, we will be there to protect them and make sure that even the protesters are safe, along with the community.
Chief Como introduced to City of Dallas's Community Police Oversight Board Tuesday. The board asked specific questions about Dallas PD's working relationship with ICE. The city attorney's office, however, prevented the chief from answering specific policy questions, saying that topic was not an agenda item.
And you can talk about introductory, broad umbrella.
What does that consist of?
You know, general stuff that you would do in an introduction, such as how long have you been a cop? Where did you come from? Those kinds of matters.
That's in his biography. We have that.
And what we want to know is how the police are going to be assessing these sorts of actions, how they're going to be assessing their relationship with federal officers, immigration, our federal partners.
Board member Allison Grinter Allen anticipates more protests and says the board is awaiting an after-action report detailing last night's police response.
We're going to probably want to see it from different angles.
Immigration and illegal immigration policies under a nationwide microscope.
The system has been broken for a while. The difference now is that broken system is just geared towards one thing and one thing only, which is mass deportation.
Immigration attorney Hussein Sadruddin says the North Texas law firm he's worked at for more than 2 decades now sees a different type of enforcement.
But this is the first time we are seeing individuals who are seeking relief in legal way being targeted, people who are reporting to court. Also, we have individuals who have committed minor crimes, which would not ordinarily put them in removal proceedings, and they're being detained.
ICE Dallas has not provided specific data showing who is being arrested and why, but says it's in line with the president's policy of worst first. Today, Homeland Security said it will not be deterred by the protests, and instead it will be ramping up enforcement. Want to point out that we did reach out to ICE Dallas today requesting an on-camera interview. We did not hear back. We requested that yesterday as well and some data, but we were declined that opportunity. Also requested an on-camera interview today with Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson, but his office declined us that opportunity. Steve, back to you.
All right. David Centenry, thank you.